What if I told you that you could build business credit for your EIN only with no personal guarantee and get approved for a vehicle under your business name or even 50K or more in business credit in the next 60 days without lenders even looking at your personal and credit score? Well, sounds like a fantasy, but it's a reality for lots of clients that I've taught. And a big myth in entrepreneurship is that you need perfect personal credit and years of business history to get the capital you need. Well, that's not always the case. This belief keeps countless business owners stuck, unable to scale, and forced to use their own personal savings. And when you master the art of building business credit using only your EIN, you break free from those limitations. You stop being the business and you start building the business. And in this video, I'm not just giving you a few tips, I'm going to give you the entire blueprint to build a fundable business from the ground up. We're going to break this down into a simple step-by-step system that anyone can follow, whether you're just starting or have been in business for years. We're going to cover insider strategies on how to structure your business to get automatic approvals, the right accounts to add, and how to leverage your new credit profile to unlock high limit EIN only funding. This is the same proven system that I've used to build my own multi-million dollar business and guide hundreds of our clients through. This isn't just theory, it's a battle tested strategy for achieving financial sovereignty that over 1,500 entrepreneurs have used to secure over $90 million in funding. And if you understand the game, you can get banks to compete to give you money. My name's Colin Matthew. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad when I was 13, and I became obsessed with credit and finance and investing. And I even followed in Robert Kiyosaki's footsteps, and I even enlisted in the Marine Corps at 18, where I witnessed firsthand what Rich Dad's book said that they don't teach financial education in school. You see, the Marine to my left and right were defaulting on cars and credit cards, so I got certified in credit repair to fix their credit. And fast forward now, I run an 8-figure credit repair and business funding company, and I make these videos to help you guys fix first, fund second, invest third, in that order. So to start, we need to address the invisible tripwires that get 9 out of 10 businesses denied before a human ever even sees their application. Let's fix your business's fundability foundation. Listen, lenders use automated systems to scan for risk. And so if you use a wrong or a risky address or a business phone number or a business email, this can get you instantly flagged as high risk and moved to the denial pile. And so that's why we want to fix these simple things, which can dramatically increase your approval odds overnight. So how do you build a passport that gets you first class seat with lenders? Let me show you the 4 critical components you need to have in place. First, you got to choose the right legal entity. A sole proprietorship offers zero liability protection, meaning your personal assets, your house, your car, your savings, all of those things are at risk, and it makes you look like an amateur in the eyes of lenders. That's why you want an LLC. It's a limited liability company. It's a sweet spot. It separates your personal and your business finances and provides a crucial layer of protection and projects that professionalism that banks are looking for, right? They love to lend to LLCs. And here's a pro tip. You can file it yourself through your state secretary website or even services like Busy, right? It should only cost 50 to 300 bucks depending on your state. Don't pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for a lawyer or somebody to do it for you. You can do this yourself. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and get your EIN. This is your employer identification number. This is your business's social security number, basically. It's absolutely essential for opening bank accounts, hiring employees, but most importantly, for building your business's credit. And you can do this by going directly to irs.gov to get it. It's 100% free, and you can receive your number online instantly. So guys, never pay money to get your EIN. You can do it in 5 minutes for free. Now, you're going to want to optimize your business's name and industry code, right? Your NAS code is what lenders use to categorize your business, and you'll want to avoid high-risk codes, things related to real estate, investing, trucking, because those are all really high-risk industries and can trigger automatic denials. And that's why instead, you might want to, like, instead of I don't know, Smith Trucking LLC, choose something like SNS Logistics or Smith Management Group. And you could always file a DBA, doing business as later, to operate under your desired trade name or brand name. And another pro tip is like words like enterprises, ventures, consulting, or group. Those are all very neutral names that are really good for lending. Now, once you get that out of the way, you're going to want to establish professional contact information. Business address, guys, there's a lot of controversy on this, but I will tell you, home address is fine. Post COVID, it's widely accepted. A lot of businesses moved to working from home. Just avoid PO boxes, right? You could use even a virtual office or a co-working space. For business phone, cell phone works fine as long as it's a local area code. You don't need a 1-800 number. You could use Google Voice if you really want. Business email, Gmail or Yahoo address works fine. Just make sure it's professional, like your business name. Don't make it anything crazy that you used in like middle school, right? Now that your business actually looks legit and looks credible and fundable on paper, it's time to start building its financial reputation. But just like personal credit, you have to start with the right starter accounts. Adding the wrong ones is like trying to build a skyscraper with popsicle sticks, right? You're not going to get anywhere. And so we would start by building out your Paydex score, right? From zero. And this is really quick and easy to do. This is basically going to dramatically increase your approval odds of getting business funding and sometimes even business credit cards. The key to establishing a Paydex score with Dun & Bradstreet is getting 3 or more trade lines. That'll get you the magic number of 80 or higher. That's the threshold that banks are looking for, and it's very achievable sometimes in as little as 30 days. So when I first got out of the Marine Corps and I started building my business, I followed the tier system that everybody talked about online. Back then, everybody was recommending vendors like Granger, Uline, and Quill. And the idea here was to place a $50 or more order. And at checkout, you could choose net 30 terms. And then if you paid it off early, it would build your business credit with Dun & Bradstreet. You'd start getting a Paydex score. But the reality is, unless you actually need those supplies, this could be a huge waste of money. And if you have a 700 plus personal credit score, you could skip building business credit entirely and go straight to 0% business credit cards, lines of credit, term loans, SBA lending, all of that with banks, which is the highest quality funding. Your credit profile is your most valuable financial asset, right? Just by having good credit, you could access hundreds of thousands of dollars in business credit. And so if you want to shortcut that process, my team and I help you access up to 250K in 0% and no doc business term loans and lines of credit in as little as 7 days. And you can use it to start or scale a business or even invest for passive income with or without an existing business. Link is in the pinned comment. Now, here's the exact step-by-step formula for building your initial business credit profile and generating that Paydex score. Number one, you're going to want to go ahead and get your DUNS number from Dun & Bradstreet. Number two, you're going to want to get at least 3 vendor accounts that actually report. You could work with Quill, Granger, Uline, Crown Office Supplies, Creative Analytics, but my personal 3 favorite are Nav Prime, and Ecredible. Now, you're going to want to make small purchases, $50 or more. Always choose invoice me, then pay it early. Paying on time gets you an 80. Paying it early can push your Paydex to a 90. And then finally, you're going to want to monitor the progress, right? You're going to want to actually ensure that your Paydex score hits. And did you know that US Bank actually checks Dun & Bradstreet Paydex score for their lending decisions as well? Now, once you have that 80 Paydex score in place, you're ready to unlock the next level in the tier system. And this is where you can move beyond just vendor accounts and you could get into store credit cards and fleet cards, which are revolving credit lines that actually help you grow and operate your business a little bit more. And that's going to be tiers 2 and 3. This is like finally getting into some higher limit funding here, other than a $300 net 30 account. Many people do get stuck in tier 1, endlessly opening these net 30s with so many different lenders, but that doesn't get you the cash credit you actually need. The goal is to strategically graduate through the tiers. And tier 2 is really about store cards, sometimes fleet cards. And tier 3 is where you can really get a business vehicle with no personal guarantee, and eventually EIN only corporate credit cards, which we're going to talk about here. So kind of think of it like a video game, right? It's a business credit game. Tier 1 is like, tutorial, basics, net 30s. Tier 2 is like the first mission, getting store cards, fleet cards. Tier 3 is real things like business vehicles and eventually some corporate credit. And now you're going to want to apply at tier 2 for at least 2 fleet cards or store cards. Could be like Home Depot, could be Amazon Business, Lowe's, Best Buy, Shell Fleet Card, BP, Business Solutions, or WEX. And on the application, you want to use your EIN, even in place of if it asks for the SSN, you're going to apply using your EIN. Now, after about 30 days, these should report and you're ready to move over to tier 3. And these are like the big leagues, right? This is where you could actually get some no PG corporate cards like Divvy, which is now Bill, or Brex, or you could even finance vehicles directly through Ford, Toyota, or GM under your business's name. Now, guys, keep in mind, this is the limit of like no PG cash credit, really. The only true cash card you could get without a PG and without millions in revenue is Sam's Club. For major banks like Chase, Amex, US Bank, you need to build to tier 3 and you have to have 7 figures in revenue if you want a no PG business credit card. So the 3-tier system is proven like repeatable roadmap to building business credit that could stand on its own. But remember, building the profile is only half the battle, right? The final step is leveraging it for max funding without raising red flags. And even with a perfect profile, applying in the wrong order can actually cost you thousands of dollars. Banks look at inquiries differently. Some are inquiry sensitive, some aren't. And if you apply at the wrong bank first, you could get denied at every other application after that. And that's why in the next video, what I like to show you is the secrets of credit stacking, how to apply for multiple cards in a single day in the right order to unlock massive infusion of capital, guys.